The historical, cultural and natural heritage of Azerbaijan attracts visitors from all over the world. Untouched nature, mineral springs, the world's only oil field treatment, naphthalene, a unique ancient architecture, unique culture, cuisine, and more contribute to the formation in Azerbaijan of all types of tourism: business, sport, medical, cognitive, hunting, exotic, beach and even gastronomic. Azerbaijan is a territory of 9 out of 11 of the world's climatic zones. The climate of the country enables to organize summer and winter holidays. Very common are ecological tours to Azerbaijan, which include visits to nature reservations, trekking and climbing routes. Midday sandy beaches offer opportunities for diving, and swimming season starts in Azerbaijan in May. Tourism sector in Azerbaijan is developing day by day, becoming one of the most important sectors of the economy. The flow of tourists is increasing every year. So in the capital and other tourist areas there is a growing number of hotels with the highest level of service. Today the number is more than 500. Hotels, recreation, entertainment and sports centers operate also in the regions of Azerbaijan. A chain of hotels and amusement park, Kafkazgabaland in Gabala, the epic winter and summer tourist complex, Shardog, in Gusa region, more than 15 Olympic sports complex having necessary infrastructure for receiving tourists all over the country, etc. All this indicates that tourism in Azerbaijan is one of the priorities of the state policy and holds great promise for economic development. It was not until the 2000s that the tourism industry began to recover, and the country has since experienced a high rate of growth in the number of tourist visits and overnight stays. In recent years, Azerbaijan has also become a more popular destination for religious, spa, and healthcare tourism. Tourism is regulated by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism of Azerbaijan. Tourist visas are expensive to obtain and involve complicated, Soviet-style requirements, such as having an officially certified letter of invitation from an acceptable entity in Azerbaijan. This antiquated attitude to tourists inevitably makes Azerbaijan less competitive in the foreign tourist market. During the first 6 months in 2015, the highest numbers of foreign citizens who visited Azerbaijan came from Russia, Georgia, Turkey and Iran. Arrivals by country. Most visitors arriving to Azerbaijan in 2014 were from the following countries of nationality: historical monuments, walled city of Baku with the Shirvanshah's Palace and Maiden Tower. The Azeri city of Baku has numerous historical and architectural monuments dating to various historical epochs. The walled city of Baku is the ancient historical core of Baku. In December 2000, the old city of Baku, including the Palace of the Shirvanshahs and Maiden Tower, became the first location in Azerbaijan to be classified as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The walled city of Baku, or Ishari Shehar, hosts over 50 historical and architectural monuments from various eras. The Palace of the Shirvanshahs, the Maiden Tower and Senigala are among the monuments which survived until present day. The Palace of Shirvanshahs is one of the pearls of Azerbaijani architecture. It was built in the beginning of the 15th century. It includes a historical complex, the palace, a divankhana, the Shirvanshahs room, a palace mosque with minarets, bathhouse, a room of Sijafyar Bakuvi, and the western divankhana monuments which were built during a later stage. The complex construction began in 1441, while the western divankhana was completed by architect Amir Shah in 1558. Azerbaijan's unique architectural monument, the Maiden Tower, is located in the southwestern part of the walled city of Baku, or Ishari Shehar. The tower was built in 2 stages. Its bottom part, with a height of 13.7 meters, is dated by most experts to the 6th-7th centuries BC. The maiden tower has a total height of 29.7 meters, with a diameter of 16.5 meters. The wall thickness in the bottom part is 5 meters, reducing to 4 meters at the top. The tower consists of 8 tiers and has a 21-meter deep water well. It was built by the 12th century architect Masoud ibn Davoud, who was probably the father of the architect of Mardakan Round Tower. Its foundation are believed to be a Sassanid-era Zoroastrian site. Atashga of Baku. Another interesting site in Baku is the Atashga Temple, situated in southwestern part of the Surikani settlement in the Absaron Peninsula, 30 kilometers away from Baku. Atashga is a fire temple, built in the 17th–18th centuries. The temple's central stone shrine is located on a natural gas pocket. The present structure was built approximately in 1713 AD, and the building of the central stone shrine was funded by merchant Kanchanagaran in 1810. The Absaron Peninsula, which is famous for oil oozing out of the ground naturally as well as for natural oil fires. Zoroastrianism has a long history in Azerbaijan, and the lands of Absaron were held to be sacred by Zoroastrians due to these natural fires. Some scholars have speculated that the Atashga may have been an ancient Zoroastrian shrine that was decimated by invading Islamic armies during the Muslim conquest of Persia and its neighboring regions. The complex was turned into a museum in 1975 and now receives 15,000 visitors a year. It was nominated for World Heritage Site status in 1998 and was declared a State Historical Architectural Reserve. Gobustan Rock Art Cultural Landscape. One of the most ancient and exciting monuments of Baku is Gobustan, famous around the world for its rock carvings. Gobustan Rock Art Cultural Landscape was established in 1966 when the region was declared as a National Historical Landmark of Azerbaijan in an attempt to preserve the ancient carvings, mud volcanoes and gas stones in the region. Gobustan is very rich in archaeological monuments. The reserve has more than 6,000 rock engravings dating back between 5,000 and 40,000 years. The site also features the remains of inhabited caves, settlements and burials, all reflecting an intensive human use by the inhabitants of the area during the wet period that followed the last ice age, from the Upper Paleolithic to the Middle Ages. The site, which covers an area of 537 hectares, is part of the larger protected Gobustan Reservation. Most of the rock engravings depict primitive men, animals, battle pieces, ritual dances, bullfights, boats with armed oarsmen, warriors with lances in their hands, camel caravans, pictures of sun and stars. In 2007, Gobustan was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site of universal value. It is the most popular reserve and is an invaluable treasure house of Azerbaijan. Mardakan Castles. There are two ancient towers in the Mardakan settlement of Baku. The one with a quadrangular form was built in the 12th century by Akzitan, the son of Shirvanshah Mecheren. This tower was erected on occasion of Akshitan's victory over his enemies. The tower has a height of 22 meters. The wall thickness in the bottom part is 2.60 meters, reducing to 1.60 meters at the top. The insides of the tower are divided into 5 tiers. The second tower has a rounded shape and is known as She Tower among the local population. This tower has a height of 12.5 meters. Its inner part consists of 3 circles. The inscription on the tower wall reads that it was built by the architect Abdulmajid Masood in 1232. Palaces of Shaki Khans. The palaces of Shaki Khans in Shaki was a summer residence of Shaki Khans built in early 18th century. It features decorative tiles, fountains and several stained glass windows. The exterior is decorated with dark blue, turquoise and ochre tiles in geometric patterns, and the murals were colored with tempera and are inspired by the works of Nizami Ganjavi. National parks. The climate of Azerbaijan is unique, as 9 of the Earth's 11 climate zones can be found in Azerbaijan. As a country located in the Caucasus and Minor Asia between the Black Sea and Caspian Sea, Azerbaijan has a rich culture, widest biodiversity among the European states, and enormous natural resources. National parks serve to the purposes of environmental protection, educational, scientific, cultural researches, etc. Azerbaijan has a total of 8 national parks. Zangezur National Park. The Zangezur National Park is characterized by rich biological diversity. It has 58 species of animals and 39 species of plants which are included into the Red Book of Azerbaijan. The national park comprises such rare and endangered species as Anatolian leopard, the mountain sheep mouflon, bizorgoat, white-tailed sea eagle, golden eagle, little-busted. Shirvan National Park. The Shirvan National Park has a semi-desert landscape and water body of approximately 40 square kilometers. The national park has an extremely rich ornithological fauna. Rare and valuable species of birds winter and nest in the marshy areas. German gazelles are the most widely spread mammals in the region. Aggol National Park. Aggol National Park is located in the middle plain of the Kara-Raz lowlands. It has semi-desert landscape and deserved the title of a bird paradise, as the most important winter and nest place of birds. The ornithological fauna of this reserve is very rich. Over 140 species of birds are found in this place, including 89 species of nesting birds. Aggol National Park is designed to protect the marshy ecological systems, as the nesting and wintering places of migratory and water birds. Aggol has been incorporated into the list of UNESCO's Convention on Internationally Important Marshy Areas as the residing places of birds. Hurkan National Park. Hurkan National Park is located in the Lankaran lowland and the Talish Mountains, and is 99% covered by forests in a primarily mountainous region, and is strictly protected. Hurkan National Park preserves relict and endemic plant species of tertiary period. Forests of Hurkan account for 150 out of 435 types of trees and bushes. One can come across such types of trees included into the Red Book of Azerbaijan as Hurkan box tree, iron tree, chestnut level, fig tree, Hurkan pear tree, silk acacia, Caucasus palm tree, Caspian gladitsia, butcher's broom, alder tree. Such animals as the Persian leopard, the Talish pheasant, golden eagle, etc. Altyagak National Park. The area of Altyagak is 90.5% covered by temperate deciduous broadleaved forests. The major types of trees are iron trees, Caucasus hornbeam, oriental beech cud, birch tree, etc. The national park is home to the rare East Caucasian tur, a mountain-dwelling goat antelope found only in the eastern half of the Caucasus Mountains. Animals as the roe deer, bear, wild boar, lynx, fox, rabbit, squirrel, wolf, etc. are found on the territory of this park. Absheron National Park. The predecessor of Absheron National Park during Soviet times was the Absheron State Nature Preserve, which was created in July 1969 in order to protect gazelle, Caspian seal and water birds inhabited in the territory. The climate of the area is mild hot, specific to semi-desert and dry steppe types, and phytomass of flora is too poor here. Plants are changed respective of water and saltiness regime of area. See coastal sand plants, meadows with jiggle gamish and paz grass, one-year saline grasses, etc. A spread. Ephemeras also develop well in early spring. In dry area, gazelle, jackal, fox, rabbit, badger. In Caspian waters, seal and various fishes. Birds such as silver gull, wheezing swan, gray and red-headed black, white-eyed black ducks, big white bittern, sandpiper, bald-coot, marsh bellabali, sea bozcher and other migrant birds have inhabited here. Animals and birds inhabiting in Chauvin National Park, names of which have been included in the Red Books, exist in Absheron National Park as well. Shakdog National Park. The Shakdog National Park was created in 2006, and became the largest national park not only in Azerbaijan but in the whole Caucasus. The Shakdog National Park is located in northern Azerbaijan on the border with Russia and Georgia at the Greater Caucasus Mountains. The World Bank has allocated a $17 million loan and $8 million grant for the national park's creation, while the government of Japan has provided $8 million as a grant for the project implementation. Shakdog National Park will help address ecological issues and build the tourist infrastructure in the Caucasus for visitors. Goygel National Park. The Goygel National Park was created in 2008 and is currently the newest national park of Azerbaijan. The predecessor of Goygel National Park during Soviet times was the Goygel State Reserve that was established in 1925. The Goygel National Park is located in eastern Azerbaijan, on the northern slopes of the Lesser Caucasus, and includes Lake Goygel, after which it is named. The area of Goygel is almost entirely covered by forests and has a rich flora with over 420 plant species, including 20 which are endemic to the area. It also has mammals such as brown bears, Caucasian red deer, roe deer, and lynx, and birds such as the lammergeier, raven, mountain partridge. Promotion of tourism. The shirt sponsor of Atletico Madrid is Azerbaijan, which aims to promote tourism in Azerbaijan. Museums. Most of the museums are located in the major cities of Azerbaijan such as Baku, Ganja, Nakhchivan, Sumgait, Lankaran, Mingachevir and Shaki. Some of these include gallery.